Hi guys, so today I'm going to be breaking down the gear I will be carrying, not the clothing, but the gear I'll be carrying in my pack, and this is for my upcoming September 22nd, 2018 High Sierra Trail. I'm going to be leaving tomorrow, staying the night, getting acclimated at 6,700 feet. And then Saturday morning, we're going to take off on the trail. So I just want to show you the gear that I will be carrying in my pack and on me, and not my clothing. I already did a video of that. Now I'm going to be doing my gear pack, sleep system, etc. This will not show my food, but stupid camera phone. So I got to look here. But yeah, let me break that down and show you what I got. All right, thanks guys. Okay, here is the gear that I will be taking. All the equipment, I would say. Not my clothing or my food. I'll break down the food, what I'll be taking later. So, let me start off with right here. I will be going to Mount Whitney, not Mount Whitney. Yeah, Mount Whitney. Not Mount Wilson, but Mount Whitney. So, I got my High Country Tom Harrison map, waterproof map. I like these. When I do this trail, I'll take a pencil and I'll make all my notes on the very back, detailed notes, so I can water spots and whatnot. So I'll get that back. So I will be carrying a pencil. Okay, so I got my map. This is a little sweatband I cut down, and I just changed that out. I have two of those, so I'll wear one, take one off. Here's a knee brace I'll be carrying just in case, because every once in a while my knee will get hurt, especially on a 7-day trip and going up to 14,000 feet. So next I have my Black Diamond 300 lumen rechargeable headlamp. I got my shitter trowel. This weighs absolutely nothing. That's the Deuce of Spades, 6 ounces, 0.6 ounces. Got my bear spray. I have these. I always bring these. I've yet to use them, but in case I need to tie something down, these are really super lightweight. They work great, and you'll have something to tie off. Next, I got my Osprey Exos 58 pack. This is the older one that has the pockets, and I carry a few things. I carry my sun stick in here. My chapstick will go in there. Here's a little water bottle holder for my mixed drinks, and a little thermometer. I like to know how cold it is when I get in the Sierras. So, coming down here, I got battery chargers. This is an Anker 10,000 watt or whatever it is. And this is a Mophie, my old one. This one works way better. So I should probably get about 3 charges on my phone. But I'm going to have my phone off most of the time in the Sierras. And I will have it on though, I'm lying to you. I have all my music on my phone. I'm videoing with my phone right now. So I did download all my music from my iTunes onto my Google Play. So I have it on my Samsung phone. I like to rock out, just not real loud, but I'm also bringing my iPod, another iPod, headphones, a little adapter so I can go to this Bluetooth, and when I use this I don't have to run Bluetooth from my phone to this, and it saves battery. So I have this hanging on my left shoulder, and I can turn down the volume. I just keep it so only basically I can hear it, so I don't piss people off on the trail. A lot of people want to hear nature. And I got a Sharpie if I want to write something down, like a hiker to town. Getting back to the, I guess you got to hike to Lone Pine from the portal, so I don't know. It's good to have. I'm gonna bring it. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Then I have my Spot GPS, 2-way navigation, text navigation. That way if anything happens, I can get a hold of my loved ones or send in the cavalry to rescue. Over here, got my butt wipes, combat wipes, 25 pack. That's going to be for everything. Got my lightweight knife, plastic, some Visine, some fire starter, some waterproof matches, needle and thread, and a patch kit for my sleep system. I'm going to bring this instead of this, actually. This is actually going away because I will be fishing this time, and if I want to get the hooks out of the fish's mouth, this works good. It also works good if you do hang a bear bag in a tree and it gets caught and your hands are freezing. That is key. Otherwise you cut your bag, cut your line. I got a toothbrush cut off, toothpaste. Up here, because I'm going in the Sierras, I'd never really carry this, but I'm going to bring that. This Repel, and hopefully that works. I have some Gold Bond for rashes. I've experienced some crazy rashes before, and I didn't have this butt paste, Boudreaux's butt paste. But if you get a mean rash, this stuff works great. Rub a little bit on, and if your rash is really bad, I won't hike without this. I squeeze most of it out so it's not so heavy, but I won't go hiking long distance ever again without it. Then I have my cocoa butter formula chapstick. This stuff works way better for me than other chapstick. Right here I have my fiber, because I'll be eating a lot of the freeze-dried meals, and I want to make sure I can poop like a champion, so I carry the funnel, and I have some other powdered stuff, vegetable powder, drink, and superfood stuff. So I carry a little funnel. Right here I got my, what do I got? I got probiotics, and I have magnesium, and what else is it? Potassium. So I'm going to be taking this time, so I got a lot of electrolytes here. I usually take these, but because I'm doing keto, I've been doing keto for the last 3.5 weeks. I'm down 15 pounds already. So this is for my keto, so I don't cramp up. And this is my more stuff so I don't cramp up. That way I can drink water, and these two have energy, basically caffeine. This one is an afternoon one. These are a little heavy, but I like them. I like the way they taste. It's better than just plain water. So I'll carry 2 Smart water bottles. One's a mixed drink one, one's pure water. And that is for my veggie drink, my fiber, whatever. I carry that one on my chest. Up here, I got extra tabs in case my filter goes bad. I have some extra tabs. I don't think my filter will go bad, water filter. So as I switch this year to the Sawyer, this is a mini, but this is, what do you call that, god damn it, where you can hang your bag. You don't have to squeeze. I hate doing the squeeze. Squeeze sucks, especially if it's cold. You can just fill up a bag of water and hang it from a damn tree with this, and you get an extra gallon of water, clean water. That's good to carry back to your camp. If you're camp far from the water source, having a nice 1 gallon water you can take back. That's key. I love having it. Doesn't weigh much. Folds up, packs away. I could probably get away with that because I got my Smart water bottles. I'll be in the Sierras. You don't need more than 2 liters. You can make it to your next spot. But I take that. It's probably a little bit extra weight, barely, but I hate squeezing water. I think those little squeeze systems are a pain in the ass, especially if it's freezing. So this is just fill up the bag and set it and forget it, and in 5 minutes, your thing's already filtered. Over here, we're on to my sleep system. So in here, I have a Mountain Hardwear Terralite bag, 850 fill down, and it is Terralite. This one's for side sleeping. I flip around, do backflips and all kinds of shit when I sleep. I don't just lay on my back or my stomach. And if you ain't sleeping on the trail, you're gonna have a terrible time after a couple days. So I go with Extra Sleep System. This is a waterproof stuff sack that squeezes down and vents out, so you can really squeeze it down. This pack, or this Terralite, Mountain Hardwear Terralite, it's kind of egg shaped, so you can flip and sleep. It's for side sleeping basically. So I went with that. Little extra weight, it's like 2 pounds. Here I bring my little eye patch if I want to crash out during the day. That thing works great, super lightweight. Here I have my Thermarest butt pad, take and brake pad. I cut it in half so I can have a pillow. I can lay down on my back. I have a pillow, or if I don't need the pillow, I'll lay it all the way down. But this butt pad, I put it underneath my blow-up mattress. It's in the desert. I have popped a mattress. I've seen a lot of people get holes in their mattresses. If you put this underneath your pad, your air mattress, you're not going to get more than likely you won't get any thorns in it. So I either do that, or if I know there's no thorns and there's a nice area to sleep, smooth, soft, looks clean, I'll put this next to my sleeping pad, one on each side, and then my elbows can hang off. You can double it up, and then it's almost the same size as your air mattress, so your elbows, when you're sleeping on your stomach, they're not falling off the pad. I put one on each side. I have a bigger tent, so I have a duplex, Z-Packs duplex tent, so I have the room to put this on each side of my pad, and it works great. Over here, I have a Sea to Summit small pillow. Right here, guys, if you haven't been out camping in the woods, take some damn earplugs. You'll sleep way better. You put some earplugs in. That way you don't hear those damn squirrels stepping on twigs, and it sounds like a damn bear outside your tent. So get some earplugs. You don't have to listen to the people snoring next to you. You don't have to listen to people rolling in their tents next to you. Blah, blah, blah. They work great. Get a pair. Strongly suggest them. Up here is my Sea to Summit ultralight insulated pad. It's like, I don't know, 3.5 R. I have a Thermarest, the really cold one, the yellow and gray one, that's like a 5 R value, but it's only 20 inches wide. Like I said, I like to sleep. I've been out enough to know that sleeping, you're in your tent from dusk to dawn, so sleeping's key for me. So this is 25 inches wide versus the 20 inches wide. It works great. Like I said, I roll around a lot and I come off my pad. I like to sleep. I don't mess around. So I put that on my elbows when I lay on my stomach. My elbows still touch the pad when it's a 25 inch wide. When your elbows fall off your pad, it is difficult to sleep for me. It's not like you're in a bed anymore, because if your elbows are hanging off the side, it's kind of like you're going to fall out of your bed type of. I just feel you don't sleep as well when your elbows don't touch your pad. So I'm using that, and I got this. I'll probably either use this under my pad or for extra elbow space. Elbows don't fall off your pad. Sleep a lot better, guys. Over here, what else we carrying? Oh, my trekking poles. These are my Black Diamond trekking poles I use for my tent, and obviously for hiking. I got original like sports tape on it. That's been on here for years. Some duct tape on it. And then I have Leukotape. Guys, get the Leukotape. I started with duct tape first for blisters. Duct tape don't work. Feet get wet, duct tape comes off. Leukotape, you can put this shit on your feet when they're moist from hiking all day. You don't have to wait till they dry out. It's best to wait till they dry out, but Leukotape. You can't get this shit at Walmart or anywhere. You got to order this. So it's Leuko, Leukotape. This shit is hikers. I wouldn't go hike without this long distance. This will save your ass. So black diamond, carbon, cork. Cork helps your hands so when they sweat, it kind of soaks up the moisture. Over here to my tent, I have the Z-Packs, not Z-Plex, Z-Packs duplex tent, 2-person tent. It's Cuban fiber. This is the older one. You can't attach the new no stakes to it, so I use my trekking poles for that. And these, I switched over to these titanium. I'm on all of these now. It's barely any lighter, but these things don't pull out. They are the key. I have an 8-pack of these. I don't even know the name of these, but they're titanium. What does that say? Can we get that? Oh, so it's titanium something. I'm blind. Stay Put Cleat V titanium. So I got 8 of those. Z-Plex tent, Z-Packs tent. I've had that for about 4 years now. Works great. I have a dry sack, a big dry sack, that if it rains and you get up and the last thing you pack all your stuff in your pack, and all your shit's wet outside the tent, I'll put my Z-Packs tent in this big waterproof sack, and I'll put it either inside my pack, but I just like a big, when your tent's soaked and it's pouring, you don't want to try stuffing it into some little damn stuff sack. So this stuff sack will wrap up and it'll exhaust out. It's waterproof and won't get everything else in your sack wet. Over here, let's get to the kitchen. Over here we got our, I've had this for, I don't know, 4 years. Put your freeze-dried meals in there. It's a butt pad. This way you don't need this, but I keep this in the back of my pack in the netting, and I can sit on it. I can kneel on it when I'm getting in my tent. It works great. So you don't need the Thermarest seat if you have one of these. If you want, make it a little bit wider for your ass if you got a big ass. Alright, over here, got a titanium Sea to Summit long spoon. Get the long spoon, guys. Don't get that stupid ass plastic one that closes up, because you end up getting food in between it and you can't get it out, and nobody wants that shit. This year I'm switching to the BRS stove. Hold on, let me clean my lens here. Yeah, switching to this little BRS stove. It weighs hardly nothing, and I got the titanium bot. So I'm going to be doing cold soaking. I will be doing the PCT this next year. I've already done several section hikes, and I've started it with a buddy in 2016 from Mexico to Julian, and then had to pull off, go back to work, and then I got on it again with them from Big Bear to the Cajon, and I just did a big section from the, the west side of Baden Powell all the way back to the Cajon. And I've done Big Bear, 10 freeway to the Cajon. I've done quite a few trips. But anyways, back to the system. I got this. Put my freeze-dried meal in when it's really cold. These are great. You can put your meal in there and set it to the side. It won't cool down quick. You can go put up your tent and do everything else, fuck around for a while, and that'll keep your food warm for a long time. Over here I got a little Jetboil canister. I always keep the caps on my full ones. If I've used it, I take the cap off. Right here I went with the Vargo Bot. I had the original Jetboil flash, but I went with the Vargo Bot because I'm going to be trying some cold soaking. This is a way lighter setup than the Jetboil. So I'll be doing some cold soaking on the PCT this next year, so I will be bringing that. The lid does stick though, man. Don't crank it down too tight or you'll be in trouble. Let me sit down, my back's going out. Next, here's my fish cooking stove. I ain't taking no pan, so I just take some aluminum foil. I'll fill it with some olive oil. Probably this year I'm doing coconut oil. I got a whole bunch of these coconut oil packs. You can get them at Trader Joe's. So they warm up, they go down to this, but I put these in my coffee, keto coffee in the morning. And I'll be cooking my fish in it too. So frying my fish in there. Up here, turkey bags. All your food for 7-8 days is barely gonna fit in here. I bring the turkey bag for my trash. You can't smell it. That's what all the drug dealers use for their weed. You can't smell through those things, so they work great. Keep the bears out of your food. If you can't get a bear bag in the air, you have a better chance with these turkey bags. So try those out. I put those inside of my food bag. So I have another waterproof food bag here. I have a bear canister. Turkey bags for the extra food and for your trash. I also carry a little trash bag. So that's what I do. I keep my turkey bag inside of a little, what are those, 3-gallon trash bags. And all my trash is in there. It doesn't stink. Over here, this year, Sierras. Got some lures and some jigs. I got this little 6-ounce small spinning reel. And I got an ugly stick. 4-piece ugly stick. Up here I have my micro spikes. I was gonna bring these, but there is no rain in the forecast. And I got the 10-day, and I am at the last weekend in September. I am gambling. I really want to take these, but that extra weight from carrying the pole and this and this, I'm gonna gamble and not take it. I think the only time I would be using them is going over Mount Whitney, and if it's too bad I won't do the summit. I'll just go down and I'll just be extra careful with my trekking poles. But that's about it, guys. If you got any questions, any comments, only thing I'm really missing here is my trash compactor bag that I will be putting inside my backpack, and I have a little olive oil. I'm taking olive oil. I have a little tube I'm gonna get. It's kind of like baby oil tube. So I drink a lot of olive oil. Next I will be doing my meal prep. I will show you that next, what I'm taking for my keto. I will be doing keto this whole trail. Alright, if you got any questions on that, get with me and leave me a comment. Alright, thank you guys.